Right, I thought I would give a very quick generalized reading. Um, so, what you need to do is just choose a number between 1 and 3, and then I will give you some guidance with the cards. So, if you chose group number 1, the first card that's coming out is saying that you need to find a little bit more balance about giving and receiving in life. And this normally comes up when you're a person that does a lot of giving, but feels more uncomfortable in receiving. This is more about you helping others, but then putting on a brave face and saying that you don't need to help back. But what you have to think about is when you help someone, you feel good. It's a nice feeling to have helped someone. You go away with that little bit of like, oh, I feel really good about that. But even though you're saying no for the right reasons, you're actually denying that person the ability of having that same little bit of like, oh, I feel good about helping them. So this card is saying that you need to find a little bit more balance and you need to start saying yes to people helping you, whether you need it or not. It's not about you, it's about making them feel better. Sometimes people like to feel that they're paying back for maybe all the help you've given them. So be a little bit aware before you immediately go to say no. Think, I don't need the help, but they really want to give me some help, so I'm going to let them do it. Let go of stress. There's kind of a lot of stress in your life at the moment, and it's not all your stress, is what I'm picking up. It's sometimes we take on other people's stress when we don't really mean to, but it's just automatic that we just think, oh, it was obviously my fault, or oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But this isn't necessarily your stress. You're taking on other people's, whether it is to help relieve them of stress, or you're just so used to being the one that takes everything on your shoulders that this is saying don't. Let go of that stress. Everybody has their own stress and it's their stress. And a lot of people aren't used to taking responsibility for their own shit, and that's just tough luck. It's about time they did take their own shit. So this is let go and stop absorbing other people's negativity. Let them deal with their own shit, because until they do, they're going to keep getting it. We all have things that we have to deal with in life, and we cannot expect somebody else to do it because we can't be asked. So sit down, and every time you feel you're getting stressed, ask yourself, is it my stress or am I absorbing somebody else's? And if you're absorbing somebody else's, just breathe it out and say, no, I don't take the stress on board. It's not mine. Because let's face it, we all have our own stresses to deal with, and that's bad enough, let alone taking on somebody else's. You have got a lot of love energy around you, and this is a lot of help from above and a lot of love from above. It might be in the form of angels, it might be in the form of people that have passed over that you were close to, but I do feel a lot of love around you. So in those stressful moments, just remind yourself that you are loved. Even if you don't necessarily feel it, there is a lot of love around you that's being given to you. And the last card in group number 1 is the Happy Surprise card. And this means that something good's coming your way. They're not telling me when, but I do get the feeling it's going to be soon. But either way, it's a happy surprise and you're going to enjoy it. So that's something good to look forward to. Right, group number 2. You have a strong bond of animals. So anytime you're feeling out of balance, you can reclaim your balance, reclaim more harmony in life by connecting to an animal. This is because animals are really good at absorbing stress from us. Cats are amazing at absorbing negativity from us, and if you find that a cat goes to you a lot, it means that you've absorbed a lot of negativity, because the cat likes negative energy. It draws it up into its fur and then it shakes it out. Dogs, on the other hand, they will come to you if they feel that you're stressed. They'll sort of annoy you a little bit because they won't kind of leave you alone, and that's just because they're just trying to help. They don't absorb it the same way as cats, but they can help to dissolve it, diffuse it, if you like. When you actually stroke a dog, it helps to move the energy from your body. So if you are finding that animals are coming to you more often at the moment, it could be that they're to help you heal something in yourself. Also, they might be coming to you because they require healing. And, if they're feeling under the weather, they will come to you because you may have healing abilities that you're not necessarily aware of. So just either way, just sit in the energy of an animal when it comes to you. Right, the next card is saying that everything in your life isn't exactly where you want it to be, but you have two ways of looking at where you are in life. You can imagine that you're standing on a beach and you're looking at the tumultuous waves which are crashing on the beach, and there's a lot of torment going on with these waves. Or you can turn your back on that and you can look at the smooth sands. You're still in the same situation, but you can either view it as being really tumultuous energy and like, oh my God, what's happening? Or you can view it serenely, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, but there's fuck all you can do about it. It's just a period in your life that you have to go through to get to the next stage. We all go through these periods. So if you find that you're in a situation that you're not particularly happy about at the moment, and there is nothing that you can physically do to get out of the situation, just know that it is going to change. It's not going to stay there permanently, but it is just a process that you're going through. The next card is saying there's a happy change coming to the family. This can mean two things. It can mean that there's kind of a family reunion. Maybe you've fallen out with somebody within the family, and there's going to be some sort of reunion, or you haven't seen someone for a long time and you're going to meet up and see them. Or it can also mean baby energy. So it could mean that somewhere you might be getting a little phone call to say, Mum or Dad, guess what? You're going to be a grandmother or a grandfather. It can mean any of those things. Because obviously this is a generalised reading. When I do more specific readings, I can hone in on you as a specific person to give you more details. Now, the last card is saying that you've got to finish something that you started. Now, again, this could be various things. It might be a project that you started. It might be a hobby that you started and you didn't continue with. It might be something that you started in the garden or something that you started to do in the house. Whatever it is, there's an importance here that you finish. It's almost this feeling that you need to finish this in order to move forward. So again, because it's a generalised reading, I can't be more specific, but it would be, if it rings a bell, and it's usually the first thing that you think about, like, oh God, that's probably such and such, then it will be the first thing that you think of. Right, pile number 3. Pile number 3 is saying that you have a bit of a situation going on in your life where you've had a fallout with someone. The fallout is over the fact that they're very jealous of you. There's a lot of envy with them. They are seeing you through a set of eyes which isn't necessarily correct, but to them it's correct. So this card is saying that yes, even though they are looking at you and they're jealous of you, they're envious of you, try to look back at them from their set of shoes, if you like. Put yourself in their position and see it from their perspective, because once you do that, you will be aware of why they're being like they are. Sometimes people can misinterpret something very, very easily, and then everything can get out of hand and no one's going to back down. But I'm being told that you are the older soul, so it's down to you to sort the problem out. Life is too short to have problems. So if you've had a falling out with someone, set it right. You don't have to remain friends. You can set it right and say that. You can even say, look, let's just agree to disagree, because, I'm setting the energy free. Because when we have disagreements like this, and this feels like quite a strong disagreement over something, and again, it doesn't have to be recent, it can be something from a long time ago that has never been resolved. Again, it'd be the first thing that you think of, the first person that you think of. Resolve it. It's a heavy drain on your energy. You won't be aware of it, but it's a heavy drain, because at the moment the energies are such that we have to clear all the shit out that's happened in our life. We have to resolve things that haven't been resolved, and then we can move on with freedom. The next card is contemplation time, and this is, you need to have a bit of quiet time to start planning what you want to do. Resolve any issues that are holding you back from moving forward, and then just sit and ponder. I mean, with this awful hot weather, it's a great time to just sit in front of the fan, stick some music on, and just think about things. Just let your mind drift to maybe what you want to do in life. Just check back, have a mini life review, and see if the dreams that you had in the past are still the dreams that you have now, because they may well have changed. Because the last card is saying that what you want to occur is coming. It's almost here. You just have to have a little bit more patience. Everything comes in divine timing, and that's not the same as our timing. There is nothing you can do to make this happen faster, so don't waste your energy trying to push it to go faster. Just let it go. It's coming, and it will get to you when it's meant to get to you. So I hope that little mini reading gives you some guidance. If any of you do want more guidance, then private message me, and we can arrange to do a fuller reading, which is more specifically for you rather than a generalised reading. But from that, I am going to say goodbye from my heart to yours. Have a good day. Bye.